if there is anything on your mind that you'd like to get off your chest, you can call us right now.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury. I've always wanted to say that, by the way.
Yeah, right.
I'd love to be a judge. Just sounds so cool, doesn't it?
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, have you reached a verdict?
Yeah, that's the way they talk.
Yeah, it is.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you can call us now on 6797 FM104. That's the judge banging his
mallet yoke.
What is that thing
his
called?
Clavicle, is that what it's called?
That's the bone in your body, you fool. If anybody's of a legal mind, can you please, just for no reason other than
we can.
pig iron, will someone please text us in the name of the... Because a lot of our listeners have been in court, I'd imagine.
Some have, yeah.
And I know
we've all been in court from time to time.
Yeah, but you know...
Including yourself.
No, but I mean, other radio shows, the people who listen have been in court, but probably working as solicitors and stuff, but... What am I trying to say?
I don't know.
I'm saying a lot of the people listening... A lot of the people listening to this show at the moment have probably stood in front of the judge and in the dock. Can anybody please tell me, 53104, just what's the name of the... that thing?
The judge's hammer.
Yes, what's it called? If anybody knows, 53104, okay? I don't think anybody's going to know this. Because most of the scumbags that have been up before the judge joyriding, they're not going to know what that thing is called.
It's not just a mallet. No?
Don't think it's... I think that in legal, I have family who work in the legal...
Profession,
that's the word. And there's words for everything. Like in the legal word, they don't say you're mad.
What do they say?
Compos mentis.
Oh,
yeah, they do. So you know us normal people go, he's as mad as a box of frogs. You can't say that in court.
Yeah.
You say, Your Honour, that man is compos mentis.
Keith, who sent us in a text, you're close, Keith. Close, I'd say.
If anybody... Oh, somebody says it's called a gabble. Gabble.
A gabble? So the judge bangs his gabble?
I don't know.
No, I know what it is.
Pierce Marr. How are you, Pierce? He sounds like the type of bloke who was standing in front of a judge, actually, doesn't he?
Stop
Pierce Marr! Pierce Marr says it's a gibble.
No. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, have you reached a verdict? Silence in court!
Somebody will know. 53104, if anybody knows what the judge's hammer is called. Why are we even talking about this?
I have no idea. I don't know where that came from.
Yeah, anyway, if you've ever been in a court, you'll realise that they have a whole different language, don't they? Ad hoc. What does ad hoc mean? The last time I was in court, the solicitor said ad hoc. What the hell does ad hoc mean?
No idea.
If anybody knows.
Anyway, nobody seems to know what... I think a few people are getting the right answer here. Ah, yes, I know what it is now. The judge's hammer, yeah?
That's it.
Ladies
Silence
and gentlemen,
in court.
Silence in court.
Is that your impression of Judge Judy, by the way?
No.
Okay.
The answer is a gavel.
Really?
Gavel. A gavel.
I want you to ring one of those random... Oh, ring that person there. I want to know how they know that. How could you possibly know that? A gavel.
Hello?
Oh, hello, Dimpna. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
I love the way your tone changes, Adrian, when you realise it's an educated woman.
I wouldn't say I'm educated at all.
Oh, you do. You sound very educated. Are you compos mentis?
Some would question that.
Oh, really?
Right.
You have to be to listen to this show. You have to have a few screws missing.
Why?
You do. It helps.
Now, Dimpna, how do you know that a judge uses a gavel? How do you know it's called that even?
My head is full of useless information, and that's one of the pieces.
Well, that's not useless.
So you don't know where you even found that bit of information out?
Not particularly. No, it's just somewhere there in the old memory box.
Right. So it's just stored in there.
Stored in there, waiting for your good self.
For a moment like this.
I mean, who knew this moment was ever coming? I certainly didn't.
Because when you were told at one stage in your life a judge uses a gavel, you popped it in there and you were able to... Isn't the memory an amazing thing?
And one day you said to yourself, there's going to be a fella on the radio that will say something like, Adrian, what's the name of the hammer that the judge uses? And that's what happened.
And you were able to retrieve... You're fantastic, Dimpna. Well done.
Do you know what ad hoc means?
Does it mean in the present moment or something?
I don't know. I just the last time.
I'm only an educated guess now. I'm not that smart.
The last time I was in court, I was sitting there and I was bewildered with all the things that were going on. Mr. Dixon, ad hoc.
He said that to
That's
you.
what he. And do you know what prima facie means?
Oh, here.
Oh, no.
Because the judge told me the day I was in court. I can't say what I was in court for. Okay.
Why is it?
Well,
Was it a misdemeanor or a
it's
felony?
it's sub judice at the moment.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it is.
Blind us with all these.
Well, do you know what prima facie means?
No, I don't.
Adrian, do you know what?
No. I've heard of it.
No idea.
No.
I have to say, Timpany, you're probably the most educated woman we've ever spoken to on the show.
No, we did have a doctor on once.
Oh, well, I'm not a doctor.
You're not?
I'm just an ordinary Josephine Soap.
Have you any letters after your name?
No.
No.
None whatsoever.
And where are you from, Timpna?
You're not going to like this. I'm from Navan.
Why would we have a problem with that?
You don't sound, if you don't mind me saying so, you don't sound like you're from Navan.
I've been told that, all right, but I'm Navan, born and bred.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, you certainly don't have the Navan drawl.
No, I know. I don't like it myself. I'd probably be shot for saying that, but I don't particularly like it.
Yeah.
I'm going ow, and I want some water.
Waher. A package of teho.
It's a dog rough accent. We have a fella that works in here. I won't name him, Crossy. That's from that neck of the woods. And it's
Yeah, it's rough. It is rough.
Well, we have an awful lot of refugees down here as well.
But
that's not way to refer to the Dubs. We had to leave Dublin. We had no choice. Did we though?
No, it's too expensive
This is
up
a war zone up here, this is.
But you must sound
Adrian, I was in one of your favourite eateries a few weeks ago.
in the snail box.
That's correct, yeah.
Adrian eats out of anything, to be honest with you.
The snail box.
The snail box.
And a fine establishment it is.
It absolutely is. I couldn't agree more. It's lovely.
Okay, enough plugs. Good luck, Timpin. Enough plugs for snail box.
Bye.
Bye. If I'm
Bye.
not getting a free meal out of the snack box or whatever it's called.
Snail box. Kilmoon Cross, County Meath.
If I go down to the snack box tomorrow.
Snail box. Yeah.
And say, here, I'm the sidekick off that radio show.
They'll give you half a meal.
Really?
Yeah. Marie, how are you?
Hiya.
Now, Marie, what's up? What do you want to get off your chest?
What are you on about this ad hoc?
We just wanted to know
What does ad hoc mean?
It's a Latin name. It just means basically for this,
But why don't they just say for this?
because they like to be awkward and confuse us, as if we don't be confused enough already in the court.
Whoa, when were you in court, Marie?
I've been in the court, I'm just saying I've
There's
heard.
nothing to be ashamed of. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I've been to court a few times.
Why?
Basically just means for this. I don't know about the other prima thing, it sounds like a...
Can I give you a bit of advice if you're ever in court, Marie? Make sure you have a few friends who are on the inside. Helps.
Does
It does.
No comment, Your Honour.
Why,
No.
did you pull strokes?
That's what got me in court, pulling strokes in the first place.
Anyway, Marie, what's up? What do you want to get off your chest?
Well, we went to Jimmy Chung's. You know Jimmy Chung's?
On the quays there, lovely Chinese buffet restaurant.
It is.
Yeah, lovely food. And the little fella, they have a height restriction. Did you know that?
Yeah, they do. If you're above a certain height, you're treated as an adult, yeah.
They don't tell you that when you're eating. But I mean, is it not a little bit discriminating? Like, my little fella is 4'8" and he's 10. Like, he's a tall kid. So we had to pay double for him because of his height. But I mean, does that mean...
And why do they have a little measuring thing?
Actually, I have a picture of my...
Yeah, they do, yeah.
Yeah, there's like just in marker.
And if you're above that height, you don't get children's rates.
You have to pay for adults. So I mean, does that mean if a dwarf person or a small person that's under that height, do they only have to pay for child?
Well, that's very true. If I don't know, name a short person.
Would you not just do us a favour and try and get one to go in for the crack?
What, a vertically challenged individual?
No, I just mean like not to take the piss, but just to see would they be only charged at €5.
So you want us to send a midget? I don't know any midgets now.
I don't know any myself. I'm racking my brains here. Like, my mother's not very tall either, but I mean...
She's hardly under 4'5", is she?
We were laughing, but it's not really funny. But I mean...
So this young fella's only 10. He is only a child. Is that him in the background, by the way?
Have I what?
Is that your son in the background there?
No, he's in bed.
Oh, I have to say, Marie, you don't sound old enough to have a 10-year-old son, but there you go.
Poor child. Well, I look very young.
Yeah,
think so, no?
you sound very young as well.
Do you think so?
No. But I have seen that sign myself. But I wonder what would happen if a midget, or what's the correct word, by the way? Dwarf.
Somebody who has dwarfism. I think that's what it is, yeah.
Person.
So if a dwarf, like if Grumpy or Snoozy or
An
Sleepy...
adult under the height of 4'5" went in, they'd have to only pay for child prices, yeah?
In theory, I suppose you're probably right.
Well, I mean, they couldn't complain.
But I know some fairly short people, but I know of no adult that's under 4'5". So you'd want to be fairly vertically challenged, wouldn't you?
So, like, I'm going to have to try and get a hold of somebody shorter than 4'5" to go in and have a good feed, eat everything, cakes, the lot.
Well, no, well, hang on. Sorry to cut you short there, Marie. No, but a dwarf wouldn't eat as much, wouldn't have as much of an appetite anyway, would they?
Well, you don't know the dwarf. You just said something. We don't know that either.
I don't know. I've never met a dwarf.
I have, but I wouldn't say I know any.
Adults out there tonight, ring in then.
But anyway,
okay, we're looking for a dwarf, Adrian. That's what we're looking for.
Yeah, to find out what if they get a child's menu in Jimmy Chung's.
Yep.
And you obviously felt it was just. You see, most places.
The child felt well. I mean.
Oh, hang on. Yes, we have a 4-foot woman coming on now. Hang on there for 1 second.
Okay.
To try and. She's saying she'll happily give this experiment a shot. So okay, now
hello. Here, I hope she likes Chinese food.
Well, she can have cake if not loads of
It's a Chinese restaurant. Adrian.
I know what it is. Yeah.
Chung's, yeah.
Hello, Anna.
Hello, Adrian. How are you?
Grand, thanks, Anna. Now, Anna, you're what height?
I'm only 4 foot. I'm very small.
4 foot. Okay, the Jimmy Chung says 4'5". So,
Okay.
in the eyes of Jimmy Chung's, you'd be considered a child.
Yeah, okay.
So you get your meal half price.
Perfect.
Do you like Chinese food?
I do.
What you what?
69, please.
69. Sweet and sour chicken. Will you go into Jimmy Chung's?
I will, yeah, sure, no problem.
Yes.
Now, what age are you, Anna?
I'm 32.
Yeah, you see, this is. And do you have a big appetite?
I could do if need be.
Because I have to say, when I go to Jimmy Chung's, I eat the place out. In fact, when I go to Jimmy Chung's, they close the door and they go, "Sorry, sir, all you can eat over for today." That's what they say.
Well, here, I tell you what I'm going to do, all right? Stay there for a second, because we're going to try and ring this place.
Oh, this is like the Joe Duffy show now.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Okay.
Okay, hang on now. 8, I keep writing the wrong number. 874.
Now, if you can make this call on an ad hoc basis.
Ad hoc basis, yeah.
we should be okay.
874. Yeah, that's the number I rang.
Oh, here we go.
Good evening, Jimmy Chung.
Oh, hello, Jimmy Chung's. How are you?
Hi, can I help you?
Yes, you can help me. I want to find out what your rule is on children.
Sorry?
You have a rule about children.
They don't serve them.
Can you hang on yet?
Okay. Very nice. Must be packed down there.
It's a nice old place. Have you never been to it?
A while ago, yeah.
Hello?
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, good. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. I'm calling from the radio station FM104.
Okay.
And we're trying to find out. I have a listener who's been on to us asking about your height restriction of 4'5".
High restrictions.
For children.
In this case, I think I should pass the phone to my manager.
Okay, all right. We'll talk to anybody.
No idea. You have to ask my manager.
You've no idea about this.
Yeah. Just wait a few moments.
Okay, no problem.
Please. Yeah.
No problem.
Jeez, the place is packed.
It's a lovely place. The only reason you won't go there is because you won't get a free meal, Kennedy. You see Kennedy walking in next week on his knees trying to pretend he's a child. How are you? My name's Adrian.
Marie, hang on. We're going to get the answer here. You still there, Marie?
I'm here, yeah.
Yeah, hang on. We're going to get the answers to this now.
I want a prize for this.
Hang on. We'll get to the bottom of this. Hello, Joe Duffy here. Hello.
Hello?
Hello, how are you?
How you doing?
I'm calling from the radio station FM104.
Yes.
And I'm trying to find out what is your rule with regard to height restrictions for children.
The height restriction.
Yes.
Well, we've got like a 4'5". If you're below 4'5" in height, yeah.
Okay, if you're over 4'5" in height.
No, if you're below 4'5" in height.
Oh yeah, if you're below 4'5".
Yep. They get the discount.
A discount. If you're above 4'5", though, no discount.
Your parents are normal full price, yeah.
Normal food price. Now, what if an adult?
Sorry.
What if an adult is only 4 foot?
4 foot.
Yeah.
Well, I guess if they ask, we'll give them the discount.
Oh, so if they're as long as they're under 4'5", it doesn't matter what age they are.
Yes. I mean, that as far as I know, there is.
Okay, so if a woman was to come in and she's only 4 foot tall, she'll get the discount.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, and so if a child just happens to be tall and over 4'5", sorry, that's tough, is it?
Yes.
Pretty much. Okay.
About that, yeah.
Oh, and what's your name? Sorry.
My name's Mark.
Mark, thanks very much for your help.
Okay, thank you.
Bye. Right.
Jesus, Adrian, I'm baffled.
Why?
I'm amazed
How?
that you didn't try and get a free meal out of Mark there. I was waiting for it.
So there you are, Marie.
Well, do you remember going in years ago when you were a kid in your pyjamas and shoving your knees in the ends of them?
What?
Everyone's going to start doing this. Remember you put your pyjamas and made your...
Well, hold on, no, hold on. If Adrian Kennedy walks in a big duffel coat, walking in on his knees, I think they're going to cop onto it.
Well, no, Anna.
Yes, yeah.
Now you heard yourself. So what height are you?
She's 4 foot, Adrian.
You're 4 foot.
I am indeed.
So you just heard with your own ears there the man say that anybody under 4'5" gets a discount on their dinner.
Sounds fantastic to me, yeah.
Isn't that great?
It's brilliant.
So you're going to head on down there.
She doesn't like Chinese food, though.
I do. I love Chinese food.
She loves
do?
Chinese,
Oh,
yeah,
then.
yeah. So you don't even have to get on your knees. You just have to walk in.
You have to walk in. Perfect.
Isn't that fantastic?
It's brilliant.
There you go. Thanks very much.
That's no problem. Thank you.
Now, Marie, what are you looking for? People are always looking for something. On
She
this
wanted a discount, but
No,
the
she
child
doesn't
is too
she's
tall.
I don't want a discount. I told you about ad hoc and everything. I want a prize.
Well, USB key. Text us in your address.
Sound. Okay.
Now get off the line, you fool.
Good luck.
Stop.
Bye.
Anyway, there we are. That's the answer to the question. If you're under 4'5", you discount. No matter what age. If you're 90, you know the way people get smaller when they get older.
Why is that? I've always wondered that.
You just kind of curl up a bit.
Really?
So just head on down to Jimmy Chung's if you're under 4'5".
Basically, starve yourself for a week.
That won't make you shrink.
No. What I'm saying is, anytime I'm going to Jimmy Chung's, I make sure I go.
Starving.
Oh, the stomach could be rumbling now to me, like, and then I just stuff my face. Hello, Kerry.
What's she doing?
Kerry.
Can you hear me?
Oh, we can hear you now. Yeah.
How are you, Kerry?
Good, how are you?
I have a question to ask you.
Okay.
Have you're in your bedroom now, or where are you?
Just in my car, not driving though.
Oh, you're in your car.
Yeah,
Do you keep CDs in your glove compartment?
I do.
Okay, I want you to. Is the car pulled over?
Yeah.
Okay, I want you to open the glove compartment, which is probably on your. Well, it'll be in front.
Left-hand side.
No,
it
it'll
should
be in front of her if she's not driving. Unless she's lying to us, of course.
I'm not lying.
Okay, so we open the glove box.
Yeah.
And take out all the CDs.
Okay.
Okay, and I want you to just call them out to us.
What are you getting at
As
here?
you wait for it. As you see them.
Lady Gaga's album.
The Monster.
Born This Way.
Born This Way. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And just 2 mixes that my friend made me.
Oh, illegally copied CDs.
Possibly.
Oh, right, okay.
Jesus,
Oh, right.
as they say. What?
Selling them on.
Oh, Jesus. We were going to have to report you.
Uh-oh.
The law is the law, I'm afraid, and under Section 23 of the Broadcasting Act, when we hear somebody who's got a pirate CD, we
No,
have to
Section
report them.
23 under the Broadcasting Act, you can't say cock on the radio.
Oh, is it? Sorry,
Section 24.
24. We are obliged to report you to the authorities.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, you get 6 months for that.
How does that make you
Although, in
feel?
fairness, she should get 6 months for having Lady Gaga's album. No, the reason I was asking you that, Kerry, don't worry, I'm not snooping or anything. The reason I was asking you that is because I want to know what the most embarrassing CD album you own is. And the reason I'm asking it is because yesterday I was doing a clear out of underneath my bed, yeah?
Yeah.
And besides finding all sorts of things, I found like sticky socks and all under my bed, but that's a different story. Pizza, green pizza. And all. I found a couple of CDs that I used to own, and one of them is, as they say in where are you from, Kerry? Baldoyle?
Yeah.
I was bleeding scarlet when I saw it.
They don't say that in Baldoyle.
They do.
No, Baldoyle's posh.
Baldoyle's not posh. Nicky Burns from Baldoyle.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, fair enough, yeah.
Do you know Nicky Byrne, by the way?
Yeah, I used to live on his road.
Anyway, I was looking under the bed.
Come on, tell us the
and
album.
I don't want to tell you just yet, but what is the most embarrassing album you own, Kerry?
Oh, I have Glee.
Oh. Oh, that's right in there now. 21 years of age and a Glee CD. It is, seriously.
Cool.
Glee. Holy Glee.
Adrian.
What?
That's section 27 of the broadcast.
Oh, I said it was Holy Glee.
Any worse than Glee?
Oh, not that I can think of, probably.
Well, there isn't much worse than Glee.
Well, there is. There's the one I found underneath my bed.
Which is?
Be fine.
Come on. It can't be worse than Glee.
Kerry, on this radio, I don't know if do you listen to this show quite often?
I do.
I'm seen as a bit of a stud muffin on this show.
No, nobody thinks you like that. Nobody.
A bit of a ladies' man. A bit of a... People compare me to, Bradley Cooper.
Oh, yeah, really?
Yeah, people sort of...
Who does?
They
Who are
do.
Who are these people?
People.
Just no people.
People do.
You live in a world
A
of your
woman
own.
said to me today, you were the image of your man out of The Hangover.
No, she didn't.
I assume she meant Bradley Cooper.
Anyway.
It doesn't matter, Kerry. It doesn't matter. Stay tuned and I'll give you the answer, okay?
What was the CD?
Yeah, tell
I
us the
can't
CD.
tell you just yet.
Of course you can.
I'll give you a clue, Kerry, okay?
Right.
Massage.
Massage.
Was it? Oh, I don't know. Some relaxation CD or something?
Not quite, no. No. You stay tuned and I'll give you the answer, okay?
Massage is the answer.
Massage is the
Or is a clue?
Yes. As I said, I was checking out under my bed. I was looking.
Is it Mary Byrne's latest album?
No, it isn't. No. This album is quite old. Actually, I'll be very impressed. I'll give a prize to the first person who can guess it on the text 53104. Text us in. What album did I find under my bed? And I remember at the time of buying this album, I was actually into this particular person or band.
And the clue is massage.
That's not really a clue. No, this CD is shite. Excuse me.
Am I going to cringe now when you tell me what the CD is?
Well, the reason I don't want to give the name of the CD yet is I want people to ring in on 6797104 and tell me what the most. I want you to go up to your bedroom now, wherever you keep your CDs, mainly in your bedroom, don't you?
Yeah.
I want you to go through your CDs now, ladies and gentlemen. Go through your CDs and find the most embarrassing album in your CD collection, because I bet you it won't beat this. This is...
For the last few years, yeah?
Yeah.
When I've
Look at all
got
the women texting in and say that I do look like Bradley Cooper, by the way. Amazing.
There isn't one text.
Loads of women are texting in saying, yeah,
Are you looking at a different screen to me?
Jeremy, you're the image of Bradley Cooper.
It doesn't say that.
How you look? I went to see The Hangover and looking at Bradley Cooper reminded me of you, Jeremy, says one person. The text is there.
There I was.
Sorry, I'd like to be called Bradley from now on. Thanks very much. If that's okay.
There I was, right?
Bradley. Bradley. Could you do
rooting through the CDs the other day. Yeah?
Bradley.
And look what I found. Get a load of this CD. I found this CD in my car the other day. And I was scarred up for myself. Because I don't know how it even got there in the first place.
Sometimes the feeling is right. You fall in love for the first time. Heartbeat and kisses so sweet. Summertime love in the moonlight. I be you, I be you.
Now, do you know what that is?
I haven't got a clue what that is.
That is a
Sorry.
band.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Bradley. Can we get used to it? Please, come on.
I'm not going to
Come
call you
on,
Bradley, no.
You're
more like Tommy Cooper.
Who's he?
He was a comedian back in the day who wore a red hat.
He's dead.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Anyway, I found this CD in my car last week when I was cleaning it out by Aqua.
Oh, that album, yes. Yes, Laura in Rathfarnham says, I do see the resemblance between you and Bradley Cooper. Thanks, Laura.
Hang on, I have to just Google Bradley Cooper for a sec.
Do you know who Bradley Cooper is?
I do, but I have to remind myself. Because we could be talking about different people.
He's my, if I was hopping on the other bus, he'd be my man. Oh, he would. He's hot, Adrian. He's hot. Have you not got a man that you'd hop on the other bus for?
So you're trying to claim that you look like this dude? Is that what you're saying to me?
Pretty much, yeah. Yep. Do you see it? Do you get the... No?
No.
Blue eyes.
No, that's about it.
Really?
Sorry to burst your bubble.
Funny, I saw the resemblance. You would hop on the other bus for him though, wouldn't you?
No, I'm happy on the bus.
I'm happy. I'm driving the bus, for God's sake. But if I was to go to the other bus,
yeah,
you would. It's okay for a straight man to say he fancies another man. It's
okay. We'll take your calls in a moment. 6797104 on the most embarrassing CD you have in your car.
And if you can guess what my embarrassing album that I found under the
can't be any worse than Aqua.
Well, it is.
Oh,
it is. I'll give a USB key to the first person who guesses. What was the embarrassing album I found under the bed? And you know the even more embarrassing thing about it?
Yeah.
The inlay card and the CD, yeah. It was
right.
all stuck together.
Was it?
Yes. What was it? 53104.
Good God, man.
Yes, it'll all make sense in a moment. Trust me.
Alan, you're on FM104. How are you, Alan?
Not too bad. How's it going, lads?
Grand, Alan. What's your issue? What do you want to get off your chest?
No, just to let you know, I thought it was a bit strange. My car insurance was up for renewal there last week.
Right.
And they send you out a letter 3 or 4 days beforehand, whatever the case is. And I was a day late renewing the insurance. So I rang the insurance company. They said, well, because you're late, because the policy is expired, they have to treat you as a new customer.
Oh,
I didn't know that now.
No,
is there not a period of grace?
No, not with car insurance. Because if you hit somebody on the road, Adrian.
No, I was always of the impression. Say, for example, they assume. Now, I stand to be corrected on this, but I always was of the impression that they assume you're renewing, unless they give you a period of a couple of days to get the money into them or get the first payment into them.
No, well, when I rang, anyway, said there was no grace period. Well, there was no grace period for me. Anyway, that's what she said on the phone. Now, I don't know if that's across the board, but with this particular company, there was no grace period.
Right.
So anyway, so say, for example, so I rang them and I said, look, I want to renew my insurance. I didn't get a chance to do it the other day. They said, okay, your insurance is up. So say for example, your renewal insurance was €100. Okay?
Yeah.
And that was my renewal price. So I rang them up, and because they had to treat me as a new customer, believe it or not, my insurance went down by another €80.
Really?
If I had to renew it the previous day, it would have cost me €80 more than what it did as a new customer.
So it was worth your while letting it lapse?
It was worth my while. Ultimately, it was worth my while. Now, I didn't know this. But like, it just goes to show you.
Well, I tell you one thing. I think people, not enough people shop around when it comes to insurance.
Well, you know what you should do, Alan? I have a broker, yeah?
Yeah.
And basically the broker does all that work for you. So rather than you sitting down and ringing 100 different car insurance companies, your broker basically gets the best deal for you.
Yeah, but like at this my insurance now at this stage is not that expensive, so I don't really like my insurance. I thought would have been much of a muchness. But like you have to pay on top of that. Like the broker doesn't do it for free. Though. You know what I mean?
You're paying a commission on top of that, yeah.
More, yeah.
Oh really? Are you?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Oh yeah, the broker's not doing it for free.
I know. I knew he wasn't doing it for free, but
well, how do you think he makes his money?
I've no idea. I never thought about it.
So he does all your car insurance business for you and then puts a hammer on an old lady's head outside, is that it?
I don't know.
Be logical.
Yeah, so the cheaper you're getting your insurance for, you're probably paying the same amount by the time you pay your broker.
But anyway, the point being that I even think when you get a renewal notice, yeah?
Yeah.
Because this happened to me a couple of years ago. I got a renewal notice and I went, I'm not happy with that, right? Rang the insurance company.
I done the same.
Right, and I said, what's the story with this renewal? Let's say it was £500, yeah? And I rang and I said, such and such another company is after offering it to me for 400. Right, Mr. Kennedy, 400 it is.
And they gave it to you straight away.
And they gave it to me straight away. The only thing I was raging about is I hadn't said 350 or 3.
And I always worked under the assumption that the renewal would be the cheapest policy you're going to get because they want to keep you.
Yes. But like everything, they're kind of chancing their arm, really, and if they can get more money out of you, they'll take it.
Well, they will.
But if that's what I'm saying, not enough people ring them back and say, is that the best you can do?
Yeah.
So that's my advice.
And the best thing you can do, Alan, is just say, make up some car insurance company, like, I don't know, Adrian Insurance offered me a deal for €200.
Yeah. And that's exactly what I did. Anyway, thanks, Alan.
Okay, no problem.
Oh, come here. What's the most embarrassing CD you possess?
Album.
I don't know. I'm in the car now at the moment. I've just pulled up outside work.
Right. Come on, have a quick look there.
All right, hold on. It's in a little pocket. All right, so CDs here. I have Pink Floyd or Roger Waters.
Yeah, that's fairly credible. Yeah.
What have we got here? The Scripts new album.
Yeah. Science and Faith. That's a great album. Great old album.
We'll give that to her. Guns N' Roses.
I wouldn't give that album to me worst enemy.
It's a good album.
The script to put years on you.
They wouldn't.
Bradley doesn't like the script.
Shut up, Bradley.
Guns N' Roses, Greatest Hits.
Oh yeah, very good.
I was Stereophonics, just a single song.
Oh.
Christy Moore.
Ooh.
Now we're getting places. Go on.
Well, I was at a gig in Kilkenny last year, and you know the tables outside, so I said I should go on and buy a CD off you. And I don't know if this is embarrassing or not. I liked him. Duran's Greatest Hits.
Yes. Yeah,
what age are you? 90?
No, but what's that? Duran has some great music in the 80s.
And what's your favourite Duran song?
What's it called? It has to be Wild Boys.
Wild Boys.
Yeah, remember that? Do you remember the video to it?
No.
It was like a Mad Max video.
Bradley wasn't even born when that song was out. I wasn't.
Oh, you were, Bradley.
Stop calling yourself Bradley. You sound like such a fool, Dixon.
Yeah, let's have a listen to the song. What's it called? Wild Boys.
Wild Boys.
Wild Boys, yeah, and the video was like, remember Mad Max, the films?
Yes.
The video was that type of...
Dude, you gotta stop living in the 80s here.
Hang on, let's have a listen to this. Hang on.
Wild Boys! Wild Boys! Wild Boys! Wild Boys!
Good God.
That sounds a bit fruity, doesn't it? It does.
I have to say, of all the Duran Duran songs, that's my least favourite.
Really?
Oh, I absolutely hate that song. I always did, even back in the day.
And what was the one, the 007, the James Bond?
View to a Kill.
That's a no.
Hang on, let's see. Oh no, this is muck as well.
You have to remember when these songs came out, Adrian.
I do remember, that's the sad thing about it.
Jeremy, even though he doesn't want to admit it.
Yeah, exactly.
Bradley wasn't even born then, lads. Wasn't even born.
Anyway, this was a theme. Yeah, alright, go on, good luck. Bye.
Yes, because we've bigger fish to fry here. We have to make a call.
Where have we to make? Here, we'll get rid of that shite. Anne!
Hi.
Hi, Anne, how are you?
I'm not too bad.
Now, Anne, what's the most embarrassing CD you possess?
Well, I mean, to be quite honest, I like any kind of music at all, but it's just Christy Berg. I can't stand him.
Christy Berg?
God, aye.
He's a nice fella.
Yeah, he's all right.
He's done great things for the community.
He has, and I know he packed in Sinn Féin and all that, but he's still doing well.
I suppose he is for his age. But,
you have a beautiful daughter as well, he has.
I'm trying. No, Bradley Cooper.
Thank you.
Whatever.
It's catching.
Okay.
If you keep telling women you look like Bradley Cooper, they'll believe it.
The only way you look in the mirror and look like Bradley Cooper is if you have a poster of him on the mirror.
Shut up, Kennedy. Sorry, go ahead, Aoife. Go ahead. Or Anne. Sorry, Anne.
Anne.
Anne, sorry, what's the most embarrassing CD you have?
Well, Christy Bug was given to me for a present, and my brother-in-law gave me one here. Wait till I just open it up. Actually, I only got it, and I said, my God, I'm not going to play this second thing. Hold on, he got her in HMV there yesterday for me. Anyway, back to yourself there, Bradley, for a second. It's Gary Glitter.
Oh, we're into dodgy territory here.
We certainly are.
Are you trying to suggest that I... Here, hello. Are you trying to suggest for women that I have a Gary Glitter album underneath my bed?
Well, you want to know, like, you're asking what it might be.
Is it Gary Glitter? Adrian,
is that the right answer?
No.
I sincerely hope not.
But why?
And if you had one, I hope you burned it.
I don't.
Dirty.
Well, I mean, until we found out what he was like, I mean, I did like his songs and everything. He was good.
Oh, hang on.
We're not playing Gary Glitter on this radio station.
Oh, that's him.
No, don't play him. He's a dirtbag.
Yeah, he's a dirtbag,
He's a dirty bastard, as they say.
He is.
Listen, still on top, the greatest hits, Van Morrissey.
Who?
Van Morrissey.
Van Morrissey, yeah, I like him.
Yeah.
I like Christy Burke as well, but Van Morrissey, yeah, go on.
Yeah, I got that there off my brother-in-law for a present.
Jeez, they really don't like you, should they?
Pardon?
They really don't like you giving those CDs to you.
No, like, I don't know, but there's a few songs on it, like, it's good, like, you know. I like him, like, I like it. My kind of music is more American kind of country, American type of music, you know. But
okay.
Saying that now, I've CDs, I've every kind of music. I've even got down to Frank Sinatra, because my father, you know, used to listen to all those things, Lord rest him. And so we just kind of I play any songs, Hannah Montana. I just...
okay, you're boring us now. Bye, Anne, bye. Hannah Montana.
Imagine being in her car with her.
No.
Aoife!
Yeah.
How are you, Aoife?
Grand, how are you?
What's the most embarrassing CD you own?
I have two.
Yeah, go on.
One is the Venga Boys.
Oh, great album, though. Yeah. It's a good album.
And the other one?
And the second one is the Spice Girls.
Now, which turn down the radio there, please. Turn down the radio.
Yeah, it is.
So the Venga Boys is embarrassing, is it?
Yeah, but I still like it, but a lot of people slag me over.
I don't mind it. The Venga Boys were great. Well,
I love that CD.
The Venga Boys were great until... Hang on, where is it? Oh, yeah. I always thought they were great until they brought this shite out.
This is Captain Kim speaking.
This is Captain Kim speaking.
I love that song.
Ah, this is so cringeworthy it is. See, originally when they started, they'd all this kind of cool dancey music, and then this came out. Don't want to be a bus driver all my life.
I love that song.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's embarrassing. You know the words and all, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm scarlet for you. Go on, good luck.
Bye,
Bye,
Okay,
bye.
I'll give you the name of the album, will I?
No.
No, I will in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Because nobody has
hang on.
guessed it.
Here we go. This is the one she has in her car.
We're going to Ibiza. Back to the island.
Anyway, let us know about the most embarrassing CD or that you have in your car.
And the last clue about the album I found under my bed is it's very calming.
Very calming.
Calming.
So the clue is massage. The pages of the inlay were stuck together, and it's calming.
It's calming.
If you want to tell us about the embarrassing CD that you possess, come on, Dixon. I'm
I'm going to play a little bit of this song just to give you a little clue, okay? A little bit of the song. You ready for it now? Hang on.
This is a CD that you have in your
Let's
car.
just have a little listen. Under my bed. That's it. That's all you have to play. Now, can anybody guess from that?
That's very embarrassing.
You ready? Here we go again. Very quickly. Stop. If anybody can guess, 53104. Again. Stop. 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 Give it away. What is that CD album? One last time, Adrian.
I'm scarlet for you.
Stop.
Like when that was out, yeah? You were
Shh, don't tell people what it is.
You were only a Chung lad.
I was a Chung lad, yeah.
That's very embarrassing.
One last time. See if anybody can get it. 53104. Here we go. One last time.
Here we go.
Stop. What the hell? And I'll give you another clue. One of the other songs that's on the album, where is it gone? It's a great album, actually.
Stop.
And the clue was they normally play this in massage parlours. When I go to get massages.
Really?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. This will be playing in the background. Here's another one. Very quickly. Ready? Oh, listen to that. Just picture yourself, Adrian, lying in a massage parlour.
It's not my thing.
Candles are lighting.
I'm not really into it.
Incense is burning in the corner.
You like a special finish?
Sorry?
That's what they say to you, isn't it?
What do they say?
You like a special finish?
Not in the place I go. Happy finish, they call it there. Okay, stop! What is the album? 53104.
Oh, I'm mortified for you.
Ah, no.
Because when that was, the point I'm making is when that was album was out, you were only about 25.
25, yes. Bradley was 25.
Now, back to car insurance we were talking about a couple of minutes ago. Pat, you're on FM104. How are you, Pat?
How are you, Adrian?
Good, Pat. Now, what you wanted to put us wide to car insurance?
Yeah. When you cancel your car insurance,
right?
It's what you do is you suspend it.
Okay.
If you cancel it, they knock your insurance off your car and they send you back whatever money you're owed. And when you go to insure it again, it's like starting all over again. But if you suspend it, because I rang them up one time to cancel my insurance, and the girl says to me, "Don't cancel. I wanted to knock it off for about 2 months."
Right.
And she said to me, "Don't cancel it," she says, "because when you go back to insure it again, when you ring us up to insure it again, it'll be like starting all over again. And at that time, it was dearer to do that. So what you do is you suspend your insurance."
I've never heard of that before now.
Right, no, neither did I.
You suspend it.
Rather than cancel it.
Yeah. How are you getting on with Adrian, or with the owner there?
Who, whinge bag here?
Whinge bag.
Oh.
I know, anytime I feel like I'm going to whinge, I just hop on this. Here we go.
Listen, I tell you, Adrian.
Yeah, go on.
If he was in the army, do you know what it is? They'd fuck him out of it.
That's why you never
Why
got
would
in.
I want to be in the Irish Army?
I was in.
I don't want to be cutting grass and picking up bins for the rest of my life.
Stop it. No,
What?
stop.
What? That's all I'm saying.
Do you know what they say to you in the army?
What?
Did you give any lip out of you?
What?
You broke your mother's fucking heart, but you won't break mine.
That's what they say to you.
That's what they say to you.
How many years were you in the army for?
6 years.
And where did you go?
I didn't go anywhere. I came out before the winter. I was in it when you were a bad tot in your old lad's head.
When I was a little nipper.
In 1959.
Oh, no, he wasn't even a little napper in 1959. Nipper, yeah. I always get that word mixed up.
And you were in the Irish Army?
I was in the Irish Army.
Fair play to you. Do you like this sort of music? Hang on.
I don't think they play this in the Army, do they? Oh, it's beautiful. It really is.
But Adrian, do you remember?
So when Jeremy's having his Thai massage, that's the music that's playing.
Oh, she doesn't tie me up. We just stop.
Adrian.
Yes, go on, Pat. Yes.
Oh, see, does remember this, and then I'll be finished talking to you.
Okay.
Go on.
This is especially for Jeremy.
Go on.
You're the lad to hit the lad around the corner. If you're the lad to hit the lad around the corner, go back to me, lad, and tell your lad that you're the lad to hit the lad around the corner.
Pass. The army wasn't good to you. It really was. What do they call that when people leave the army and they have issues?
An honourable discharge.
No. No. I had an honourable discharge earlier on, actually. Bye bye. Thanks, man. What is that called?
What?
When
Enya,
no, Enya's lovely. Listen to this, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to this.
Here, by the way, Bradley Cooper's too cool to like Enya.
Oh, Bradley Cooper loves Enya. What is that thing called when someone's in the army?
Yeah.
And they go away and they fight a war and then they come back and they're basically shagged in the head.
An unexpected discharge.
No! Every man has had an unexpected
AWOL.
discharge. No, it's called AWOL. Ask Michelle on the... Oh no, she's as thick as custard, that one.
I have no idea.
What is it called?
Michelle's not happy with you tonight, by the way.
You know all those people that went off to fight in Vietnam?
Yeah.
And when they came back, they were a bit...
Screwed up.
What's that called again? While we're thinking of it, let's just listen to... Hang on, I'll get another ditty by Enya. Hang on. What else is on the album? Oh, beautiful. Beautiful this song is. Just picture, Adrian, you're in the massage parlor.
I'm picturing it and I don't
Hello, Mr. Kennedy. Me love you long time. Usual massage for you, Mr. Kennedy.
That's the one you get.
No. Where are you stiff, Mr. Kennedy?
Yeah, okay.
Actually, all her songs, if you listen,
are all the same.
Yeah, they do. There's one song by her. Have a listen to that now, yeah? Now, and here's another song off the album. Where's it gone? Oh, sorry. And here's another one off the album. Great album. It's the exact same.
It's the same song.
But when you're having a massage, it all adds to
So you keep saying.
Little did that woman know. What's her name? Ethna.
Enya.
Ethna.
No, is that her name?
Her name is Ethna. Yeah. Little did Ethna know when she was recording those songs that they were going to be used in seedy massage parlours all over Dublin.
Well, I've never been in one.
Ethna, if you're listening, Adrian Kennedy gets a stiffy when he's listening to your music. What?
This is you're talking about.
No, it's you.
Bradley.
Hello, Mr. Kennedy. You're very stiff. How can I help you? That's what she said.
Post-traumatic stress disorder.
Oh, that's what I get after this show every night. Is that what it is?
Yeah. Post-traumatic stress
PTSS.
disorder. Something like that, yeah. Now, Jimmy, you're on FM104. How are you, Jimmy?
Hey.
Hello, Jimmy.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, Jimmy? What do you want to get off your chest?
I think it's time for people to recognise leprechauns.
Oh, okay. This is...
Oh, Jesus, stop the music here. Hang on. Okay. You think it's time that people should start recognising leprechauns?
Yeah. And
I hope there's nobody listening from America on the internet or anything tonight.
Because we have groups set up to watch UFOs. You know, like, you can ring in if you spot a UFO.
You can, yeah.
Very true, yep.
So, for leprechaun sightings, I think there should be somewhere where you can ring in.
And I can't believe I'm even going to ask this. Have you ever spotted a leprechaun yourself?
Why are you asking a man that question?
Because he's the one bringing it up.
You don't believe in leprechauns. Like, you don't think that the government should do some research into them, like.
Adrian, over to you.
I'm
when I woke up this morning, you know, and if somebody had said to me, tonight on the show you'll be talking to a man who believes in leprechauns, I would have said.
Do you genuinely believe, Jimmy, that there are leprechauns somewhere?
There are leprechauns, yeah.
What, a little tribe of them, is there?
Many people believe that, not just me.
There's a little tribe of leprechauns.
Well, there are other people who believe that there's life on the moon. And it cost trillions of dollars over the last many years to go to the moon, and they've never found one thing, but they still believe they're there. They still believe there's people. I think that the Irish government should launch a similar campaign like NASA, set up some organisation.
He's serious, by the way.
I know.
No, but set up some organisation. There are
For leprechaun spotters, if you will.
not just like, you know, there are people who believe that there's water on the moon. There are aliens and all that type of thing. And
Now, a leprechaun, is he the stereotypical bigara bigosh fella with a little beard and he's like so high, he's a tiny little fella with a hat on?
there's hierarchies of leprechauns.
Okay, just stay there for one
Jeremy,
sec.
I have to just throw this back to you. Over to you.
Stay there for one sec, Jimmy, will you please? Thank you very much. I want to hear from somebody who at the moment is in the Temple Bar area. If you are near Temple Bar area, can you give us a call now, 679-7104? The reason I'm saying that is because there actually is a leprechaun in Temple Bar at the moment. Have you seen this fella?
No.
You know where that restaurant is in Temple Bar?
The restaurant in Temple Bar. That's a great hint.
No, you know the one.
Which one?
The one that does the chicken wings.
Most restaurants in Temple Bar do chicken wings.
The Castle and Elephant, or whatever it's called. You know the big square in Temple Bar?
Oh, yes, yeah. It was the Elephant and Castle, is it?
Is that what it is? If you've been in Temple Bar of recent weeks or months, there is actually, and I want to see if there's anybody in Temple Bar at the moment, or if you're working on a door in Temple Bar or something like that, can you please give us a call and try and find that fella, because I want to talk to him on the radio. This is a fella, Adrian, yeah?
Yeah.
He's about 3 foot tall. It's a man now.
Oh, he's an actual
leprechaun.
Really?
Yeah, honestly, if anybody works in Temple Bar and can confirm that, I thought I was seeing things there last week. Now, I had a few taken.
Right.
It was 6 sheets to the wind. And I remember walking to Temple Bar going, Jesus, leprechaun there. But I'm nearly sure that it is actually a leprechaun. So if anybody's in Temple Bar, 679-7104, very quickly get on the line and let me know what his story is. And I'd love to interview him on the radio.
There's probably going to be loads of them, because they can go to Jimmy Chung's and eat for free.
Yes,
under
they
4'5".
Yes, they can. But if you're in Temple Bar, call me quick. I want to talk to that leprechaun that's standing at Meeting House Square, or whatever it's called.
Now back to Jimmy. Jimmy, where do you think these leprechauns of Ireland live?
In forts, fairy forts.
In fairy forts. Now, would there be any in Dublin, for example?
It's difficult to try and educate somebody like yourselves who...
Yeah, because to be honest with you, Jimmy, I think Adrian's taking the piss out of you. But
what?
You are, Adrian. You're not taking this
No,
seriously.
I'm being deadly serious.
No, you seem to make a mockery of everything.
Yeah, he does. Jimmy, cut Adrian's line off. I'll talk to you about it. Good luck, Adrian. Bye-bye.
Hello?
Sorry, Jimmy. Yeah, I have read... Shut up, Kennedy. I have read that they live in fairy forts. And where's the nearest fairy fort?
Anybody who keeps thoroughbred horses will tell you about them. If you've got land with a fairy fort and you have a nervous horse, if you tie him in there for a couple of days, he loses his nervousness and it's easy to break him to train. Anybody listening to this who have horses will know about that. So like, for somebody like yourselves, you're just completely ignorant of it.
I know Adrian is, but we've cut him off now. He's not talking. And have you ever, Jimmy, honest question, actually, Adrian, I'll let you back in.
Okay, yeah.
Bit of respect, though.
Thank you.
Have you ever, honestly, seen a leprechaun yourself?
They exist.
I beg your pardon?
They exist.
No.
But have you ever seen one?
I've seen them, yeah.
Oh, you have seen one?
Mm-hmm.
Where?
The Phoenix Park.
You've seen a leprechaun in the Phoenix Park. Did you get his photograph? Actually, did you get his autograph?
Yeah.
No?
Don't need his autograph, and I don't collect autographs.
No, I mean, how's he going to sign a leprechaun?
But, you know...
But you saw a leprechaun in the Phoenix Park.
Adrian, believe.
I'm struggling here, lads. I'm struggling.
it would be, you know, if you look at America and how they have the people brainwashed into giving billions of dollars, like, to do NASA and research on the moon and all. And it's a great business for some people, like making spaceships and all that kind of stuff. And it's a con, because there is no life on the moon.
Okay, what time of day did you see this leprechaun up in the Phoenix Park?
The leprechaun belief in Ireland goes back thousands of years.
Well, of course it does, yeah.
Long before Christianity. But people make a mockery of it.
Okay, hang on there for 1 second, Jimmy. Be gosh.
Ah, here we go, yep.
Be gosh. By the way, if you're listening in America on the internet, I do apologise. We don't actually believe in this show.
Some of us do.
Okay, be gosh. Oh, it's great to be Irish. Hang on, we've just got a text here a moment ago from the leprechaun. And it says, try as you will, try as you might. Whoever steals me gold won't live through the night.
What, he's a pirate all of a sudden?
He is.
Yar, I'm a leprechaun. What are you talking about? They're two completely different things. Oh, Kennedy, you're a fool. You're a fool. You really are.
Derek!
Yeah.
How are you, Derek?
How are you getting on?
Oh, jeez, now Derek's going to tell me there is a leprechaun in the Phoenix Park.
There's not only one, there's a few of them.
Oh.
Every October I see a good few of them now.
Falls off his chair in shock.
Who?
And do the leprechauns that you've seen in the Phoenix Park resemble your stereotypical leprechaun? You know the one that, like, we see the
red hair and a beard with a big pipe
and a hat.
No, some of them are different. Some are bald as well, you know.
Some are bald.
Little bit like Jeremy.
Yeah, a little bit like Bradley.
Bradley.
Oh, Bradley.
Bradley's got a fine head of hair, by the way.
Thanks very much. Thank you. Bradley Cooper on FM104.
Moving on. Sorry.
What was that man doing up at the Phoenix Park late at night?
I don't know.
Every October, it's the mushroom season.
Oh, you better believe it. Would you not just buy your mushrooms in Aldi like the rest of us do?
No. Too expensive in that. You get them for nothing in the Fino.
Have you actually spoken to a leprechaun before?
I did, but he wouldn't talk to me.
Yeah, because
are they a bit scaredy?
No, from what I believe, and I don't know, Derek, is this true, Derek? The leprechauns don't actually speak English, sure they don't?
Well, I told you they didn't talk back to me. I caught one that brought him home.
Oh, really?
Yeah, had him in a bag, you know, but...
You actually kidnapped a leprechaun.
Sorry, what's going on tonight?
Putting leprechauns.
This is unbelievable. Sorry, if you'd have said to me today, Jeremy, Adrian, let's do a topic on leprechauns in Ireland.
Yes.
I'd have laughed at you and I'd said nobody would ring in about leprechauns in Ireland.
But it seems that
Stacia!
Yes.
How are you, Stacia?
How are you doing? Loads of leprechauns in Wexford. Loads of them.
Now, do you just mean people who are short, or...
Yeah.
Or actual leprechauns?
Look.
Describe the leprechauns of Wexford to me.
Oh, they're only tiny little things.
Now, tiny as in like 1 foot tall?
Oh, no, they'd be the size of a fox, maybe, you know.
Yeah, they'd fit in your pocket, basically, wouldn't they?
The size of a fox?
Yeah.
And do they talk?
Yeah, well, I tell you, when I see them, I run, because my mother and father used to make us afraid of them.
Go on, get the background of this story, Adrian. I'm all ears. Go on. Here you go.
Well, I never...
Stacia, you were in Wexford on your holidays, were you?
No, yeah, I'm living down there.
You're living down in Wexford?
Well, I did live down there.
Right.
The country air does that to you, Adrian.
It must do.
It does.
Was this a mushroom season as well?
Yeah, it's up on a kind of a rat, you know.
And this little leprechaun, who was no bigger than a fox...
There's a few of them, there's not just one.
Came up to you and said, top of the morning to you.
It didn't come up to me, passed me by, and I tell you, I got in, I was afraid of them.
Where do you go from here?
You just sit
Go
back.
on, ask us what he looked like.
What did he look like, Stacia?
Well, it was a green shadow on a white in the front, you know.
And what age were you?
What age was I?
Yeah.
10, 12.
10.
15.
And do you remember if you picked up a mushroom out of the ground?
Oh, the mushrooms,
I'm convinced that's what this is all about.
What?
There's people out in fields, yeah?
Yeah.
And they pick up the wrong mushroom.
And what happens?
You go gaga.
Oh, the funny mushrooms.
The funny ones,
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Sorry, what's this person's name? Oh, Sive, is it?
Sive, yeah.
Hi, Sive.
Hi, I was just going to ask you, would you like me to sing a song about a fairy that I met?
That you met?
Yes.
A song about a fairy. I know a couple of those songs. Elton John songs.
Hey, no, shut up, Dixon.
Bradley.
A song about a fairy that you met. Oh, yes, I really want to hear a song about a fairy that you met.
But do the listeners want to hear it?
Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready, Bigari Bigosh.
Always will remember till the day I die, the dark green girl with the twinkle in her eye. I know I will remember her till the day I die, the girl with the buckles on her shoes. Heel and toe she goes, a ribbon in her hair. Of all the girls I ever seen, la la la, la la la. Sure, I know that in my dreams I'll see her there, the girl with the buckles on her shoes. A fairy dancing to the fiddles as they sing, until the rafters and the dusty echoes ring around her. If I had her, she would never want to think, and I would buy her golden buckles for her shoes. There you are now. So if there isn't a fairy after that, I'll tell you.
You're as mad as a brush. Sive, can I ask you a question?
Where did you meet this fairy?
Oh, no, I want to ask her another question. Were you ever in the army?
No, but I do believe in fairies.
No, I'm just saying, are you suffering from post-traumatic stress from being in Iraq or something?
No, not at all. You don't have to have any of that. You just have to have a belief in fairies. You can see them in the trees.
And you...
Yeah, but hold on, Sive.
Do you believe in leprechauns?
If you go and look for the little fairies in the trees, you can see where they live. There's little kind of doorways you can go in, and you'll often find money there. And not just money, you'll find little presents there if you really.
I'd love some of what you're having. I really would. I really would. Now, but can I ask you?
Want some.
Can I ask you a question, Sive?
Well, it depends.
Supposing you were at a job interview, would you tell the man that was interviewing you for a job that you believe in fairies?
Well, if I was going for a job to do with fairies, yes, of course.
What job is to do with fairies?
And there's a couple of bars in town you can get jobs at the top. You're dealing with fairies.
Leprechauns, you know.
And have you ever seen a leprechaun?
They're there somewhere, but I've seen more fairies than I have leprechauns.
I'm embarrassed. I really am.
Sorry.
Somebody just texted in. What the hell is going on tonight? Are they all mad?
And Sive, are these?
You are just clicking into something that is so under the current.
You better believe it.
You know, it's the other world. You know, it's so much of our Celtic heritage that, you know, you got to click into it.
I keep having this vision of somebody listening to us in the States on the internet, yeah? And thinking, I knew it!
100,000 welcomes to you.
And tell me this. Here, hello, mad woman. Hello. Are these fairies to be feared?
Oh, not at all.
Oh, not at all.
They're just gorgeous.
They're gorgeous.
Well, there are few little naughty fairies, I would say, but most of them are very, very good.
And when you go up to the fairy, does the fairy go, "Hey"? I don't know. How do you greet a fairy?
Well, how do you greet the fairy? You have to find them first of all, and when you find them, you have to pull their little dress, or you pinch their hair, and then you'll catch them.
Sorry, this is just getting too surreal for me.
You'll catch them with your little fingers, and they'll be just dangling with their little legs.
Okay, all right.
Okay. So I think there's probably laws against that.
There is. Sive, thanks for your call. Can I just wrap up this bit of the programme by just making the following statement?
Yes.
FM104 does not condone the use of narcotics. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Are you trying to suggest that half the callers that believe in fairies are on drugs?
I just said FM104 does not condone the use of narcotics.
And ladies, this is after they closed the head shops down. Can you imagine if the head shops were still open?
Thanks. This is FM104's Phone Show with Adrian Kennedy.